Okay.
Hello, everyone. Well, welcome to our watch along for the Cheetah Girls. I am joined by my lovely co host, the other co host for Team Cheetah, as well as the big host for the entire girl band Readathon, Rainy herself. Would you guys like to introduce yourselves?
Sure. I'm Brittany from Brittany Loves Reading, and I'm very excited to sing. You will see me singing during these things because it will just happen. Like it will just come out of me. I won't be able to stop it.
I'm Rainy from Rainy Blue Reads, and I also will be singing along, of course, because Cheetah Girls.
And I'm Julie from Keep Calm with Books and Coffee, and I will also be singing along because I do remember some of this. So
I was a huge fan of this. I remember like the trailer for this movie, like before the movie came out, like the advertisements on Disney Channel for it like coming out. I remember it being a huge deal because it was Raven Simone in a Disney Channel movie. That was like a big, this is like before High School Musical was a big deal. It was the Cheetah Girls because Cheetah Girls came out in 2003. I think High School Musical came out in 2004. So this might be like, is this the first like Disney Channel musical?
I think it might be. I can't think of a musical that predates it.
Yeah.
High School Musical was after it.
Yeah.
So you're
yeah,
Maybe. I don't
yeah,
know.
maybe
Also,
very
that reminds
possibly.
me, though, I have got to know how you did that Cheetah Girl intro now. It was so good.
I know.
Mwahaha, the secrets.
I
No,
like
it was work. It definitely took work. It wasn't as hard as I thought it was going to be. I will say that. But I got the idea because maybe like, I don't know, a couple of weeks ago, I was on YouTube watching videos, and one of my favorite channels to watch is the React channel, and they do a lot of like Disney inspired like videos or whatever. In some kind of way, I guess because I was watching so many of those, YouTube recommended me like bloopers or deleted scenes or something from like Disney stuff. And one of the ones that I saw was like the outtakes from when different cast members were doing their like I'm
the
so
Mickey Mouse ears.
and you got to see like what it really looked like versus like what it looked like for us on TV. And I was like, oh, I could do that. Like I could do something, put something together. I can make that work. So that's kind of what inspired me to do it. And I was like, I think I'm going to make this the intro. Mwahaha.
No, I saw that.
So cool.
I feel like I'm at Disney Channel again.
It was like a dream come true. I've always wanted to do that. Like I remember I went to an audition. This was so many years ago. Oh my gosh. I went to an audition it was like a big like casting call thing or whatever for people that like wanted to be on like Disney, Nickelodeon, all that kind of stuff, whatever. And I remember on the way there thinking to myself, I want to be on Disney Channel so bad so I can be like Zach and Cody and do I'm Cole Sprouse and you're watching. Like that's just what I don't know why specifically those people were the ones that I was like wanting to like aspire to be like. Weirdly enough, Dylan and Cole Sprouse, but I was like, I want to do the ears thing. And so getting to do that for my video was like living out my childhood dreams.
There you go. Also, Aaron looked it up. It was the first musical for Disney.
Nice. I love that.
And then it was High School Musical, yeah.
Amazing. And for those of you who don't know, Whitney Houston is one of the producers for the Cheetah Girls.
Oh, I didn't know.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either.
Yep.
Wow.
Iconic legend.
Us just learning so many things tonight.
Yep. Let's see.
It's not only fun, it is educational here, everyone.
More say, am I about to relive the best part of my childhood? Yes, you are. As Brittany confirmed. So excited. I am also excited. I have been like putting off watching. I wanted to watch this weeks ago, but I was like, let me wait. Let me just be patient. Y'all give a shout out if it's your first guest. Let us know if this is your first time seeing the movie. Hello, Purple Dragonfly. How are you? Welcome.
Just do that stuff.
Hello, Tina. Cheetah Girl is real life band or just fictional? It's both. It's technically both. Because it started off as fictional, but then they started making music, so they do have actual like albums that exist. So technically, it's both.
Kind of similar as to Big Time Rush.
Yeah, exactly. Big Time Rush is the same way. It started off as like a fictional band on TV, and then it turned into a real band. Which, by the way, their new music is so good.
I know. That show was so crazy, but it was a good time.
Hello, Audrey. Welcome. Hello, Kelsey. Literally had all the Cheetah Girls CDs. See, literally the best Disney movies.
They
I
really
agree.
were.
I agree.
More about different places.
I literally love this movie so much. Yes, I'm very excited. Hello, Nicole. Won't be watching, but come for support. Well, we appreciate the support. For those of you who are not going to be watching, that's totally fine. We are going to go into like a sprint. So we'll leave our cameras on, but the timer will be up. I think we're going to do a 50-minute sprint the first time. So we'll get into the first 50 minutes of the movie. And that hopefully, I don't know if some people are watching like Disney Plus or how they're watching it, but if you have ads and stuff like that, we'll try to take that into account as as well. And then we'll see kind of like where everybody is after that first 50 minutes. We'll check in, we'll gush about the movie, and then depending on how much time is left in the movie, we'll probably do like maybe another 50-minute sprint to finish the movie. And then if you need to like go to the bathroom or do bedtime with your kids or whatever you need to do, you can go do that before we jump back in for our little chatty bit. So if that sounds good, we are going to get started. Let me pull up the timer.
I get my remote.
I know. I was like, I have to have this set up so I can.
I just play.
I'm so glad I turned on my TV because my Disney Plus had signed me out, and I was like, "Oh no, where's that login?"
Okay.
My sister, like, we have Disney Plus through my sister, and she has no idea who's paying for it because it doesn't come out of any of our credit cards.
Wow.
But there was a glitch back when Disney Plus first started, and like a bunch
Yeah.
of people signed up for it, and then a bunch of people, like, I guess, X'd out of it, and they had some glitch, and so I guess she's one of the few that doesn't have to pay for it.
Nice.
That's
Yeah.
awesome.
We got a few more people join. Hello, Cherie. You guys get ready. We're getting ready to start. Hello, Maggie. Audrey said, I've never watched the Cheetah Girls. I'm reading, just bought a couple of books. Gonna update the vlog too. Excellent. Love it. All right.
All right, get ready.
Oops.
I'm getting ready.
Are we ready?
We
All
are
right.
ready.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Hello, hello.
Hello.
How's everyone enjoying?
I know you're right.
We were just getting to the good part.
Right.
Watching this now as an adult is actually like, I feel like it's funny. It's almost like a comedy to me watching it now. It was everything. It was my entire personality when it came out. But now it's like funny watching it.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny how, like, as you age, you relate to the moms. Like, I now watch Gilmore Girls, and I was always related to Rory. Now I'm like, Lorelai is everything. Like, I understand her.
Yeah.
The same.
Yeah. I'm just like watching the moms. I'm like, yeah, mom's right. Mom's right. Girl, slow down.
Yeah. The fact that this man thought that he could approach these 4 girls and like offer them a deal without some type of adult present, like, are you out of your mind? Like, are you crazy?
What are they, like 14, 15?
Yeah.
Like, they're young.
Yeah.
They're children.
Well, and that the director lady would let him, like, I'm just like, what?
Side eye.
This man has the audacity.
Yes, I saw how he was dressed.
That's all you need.
Aaron said that's all you need to know to just see how he was dressed.
He was very creepy. Even when I was a kid watching these movies, I was like, he has all the creepy vibes.
100%. Oh my
Somebody earlier was talking about like the layering of like early 2000s fashion. And it's funny. Was it you, Julie, that brought that up? Somebody brought it up.
Yeah.
It's funny because I was just thinking about this when I think it was Brittany's sprints, because Brittany, it was you, Kelsey, and Rainey. And Rainey had on like this black something, and then she had like a pink shirt on underneath of it. I don't know why I'm talking about you in third person, like you're not right here. I remember looking at you in that outfit, and I was like, oh, I remember when we used to wear like camisoles like over top of like long sleeve t-shirts or like polo shirts.
Yes.
Oh, that was solely because I wanted to wear that to work, and I can't wear that romper without a top on underneath. So I was like, I'm bringing it back.
Yes,
Bringing it back.
I support it.
It was a
Or
good
like the
time.
shredded
You were like
t-shirts.
14 years.
Yeah.
I love the mom's clothes, like especially like Chanel's mom, the like the butterfly sleeve thing she had going on. I was like, oh, I remember those shirts. Such a throwback watching this movie.
Mm-hmm.
Although also there's just things that I'm just like, you would never just leave your daughter a credit card at 15.
Can you imagine?
I don't care how rich you are. You're not doing that.
And I'm surprised they even let her use that credit card in all those stores. I feel like back then they were much more like checking the back of your card to make sure it was signed and like checking your ID. Now they kind of just let you pay with your phone. They don't even ask questions now. But back then I feel like they did more of like checking. So I'm surprised they let this 14-year-old girl just go around to all these stores. Because don't you have to be 18 to get a credit card? Like they didn't question the fact that she was like a child walking around spending all this money.
Yeah.
It's so wild. What part is it at for you guys?
I just got to where they found out where Dorinda lives.
Same.
Yeah. Like they're just like she just opened the door there.
Gotcha.
Oh, Aaron is right. He's like, what are these names? Galleria, Dorinda, Aqua, like Drinka.
Yes, the Drinka is the one that got me. I was like, Drinka? What?
Cool. Like, what are these names?
I don't know. That's a great point.
Oh, Aaron's like, well, they're cheetahs. He's a jackal.
Yeah, that
I
is
thought-
Miss Galleria.
I'm like, I don't know. Not. Oh my gosh, I'm not repeating that.
Please put it in the private chat because I didn't hear it and I need to know what that was. You can't leave me hanging on that.
There you go.
Thank you.
Oh my gosh. Oh my god. I'm stressed.
Oh, Aaron.
Moore said Chanel was always my favorite. Chanel was also my favorite, which is why I did purple for my TBR. Because, and if you notice in my thumbnail, I cropped her out because I replaced her.
I
No,
was gonna become her.
in the second one, Dorinda and her like little romance, her little fling.
Yes.
I'm like, you go, girl.
You can put the kids. Oh, really? I didn't know that.
Oh.
Huh. Interesting. Good to know. Thank you, Lexi, because I was not aware of this.
That's nice. Wait, where are you at? If you had where are you not watching it on Disney?
Yeah, I am, but I have ads.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you at?
I'm not too far behind. I got to the part where she's in the house on the phone with the person that was calling to say something about like they're selling their apartment or something.
Oh, okay, you're only like a minute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like 30 seconds
Yeah.
behind.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, I'm enjoying this.
Yeah.
Having the time out. I remember so many more of the words than I thought I was remembering.
Same. Yeah.
I was just like reciting, and Aaron's like, "How do you still know this?" I was like, "I don't know. It's deep in the recesses of my brain."
It's an integral life moment. Okay, it's just
I couldn't tell you like long division right now, or like the Pythagorean theorem is, but I could easily sing the Cheetah Girl song. Okay.
It's not even just the songs. Like I remember some of the script. I'm just like, where was this story?
Like when she was saying like ka-ching, ka-ching, ba bling bling. I was like, Rainy, why do you know this?
Right. I'm like, what part of my brain was this in?
I don't know.
I can't remember what I had for lunch yesterday, but like this is coming back to me.
Literally.
brains are weird.
Me too. Samesies.
Same.
Yes. Yes.
I also just love that he went for her. I was just like, I just love it.
But I remember him being much cooler. Like now I'm like, oh, he's tripping all over himself.
Yeah.
Like he's not as cool as I remember.
Yeah, definitely.
I also like remember him having more lines. Like I'm like, he's had like 6 lines.
He has been in the movie for at most 5 minutes.
I also love how his friend just calls him out. He's like, "You gave him a sugar packet, dude." Like, no wingman.
Yeah.
I remember loving his hair. He just has such nice hair. I love him.
Yeah.
He does. Oh my gosh. Oh, I love this movie.
So good.
Oh, but then I was just thinking, and I was like, oh yeah, and then it gets weird with Jackal and all the animal things, and this.
Mm-hmm. There you go.
Yeah, we're getting into the part where it goes off the rails a little bit.
I love the way that the Cinderella song was filmed. Like looking at it from like an editing perspective, that song was edited so well. Like those moments where you get like the slow mo.
Yes.
I'm like, oh my gosh, this was edited so well.
I was
These are the kind of things that I look at.
Yeah, it was all good.
As
Like,
I
that
was watching it,
inspired
I was like, I remember the music video for this too, being like longer and extended.
Yeah. Yep. So yeah, that scene was edited so well. I'm like, these are the kind of things that I'm looking at that like inspire me when I'm like editing my videos. I'm like, how can I what video can I make that
Okay,
will
your editing has been on point. Like the one for the Cheetah Girls one with like when you were saying the prompts and all the things, and like I was like,
has anyone seen Nell's Bookemon prompt? The rest of us are just like, hey, this is what we're doing. Nell's got an entire backdrop, like CGI. Like it's a fantastic.
I did.
And I was like, and of course that was the first one I hit in the playlist. And I was like, mine is nothing like that. Please tell me that everyone else is not like this. And mine is just me like, hey.
To give like an editing 101 time. We need to go back to StreamYard and you need to teach me how to do these things. No, but like really, you should teach me.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's like I don't really have a plan most of the time when I'm going into things. It's very like loose. Like I was like, okay, I'm gonna dress up like a park ranger. And then like as I was editing, I was like, what if I put like a jungle behind me? Like it was kind of just like a thing that just happened.
Okay, but I actually do have a question for that, and I'm gonna message you about that before my Jurassic Park vlog.
Okay.
But it was even like your Clue intro, like in the way I was like, why did you not have a smoke pipe? Why did you not have a smoke pipe? Don't worry. Next year I have my plan. We're going way more intense.
The Clue one, I almost didn't post that. I was this close to not posting it.
Why?
Because I was like, oh, this is gonna be weird. People are gonna think I'm weird.
No, you're so good. We all want to be you.
Me too. I mean, I was just like, that's fabulous. Also, totally one up me because it's great.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, I don't know. I just get like random. I'll see something and I'll be like, how can I find a way? Like, what's the excuse I can use to do this?
For sure. For sure. It's just like you remind me of like Gavin, because Gavin does all that stuff.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
I don't understand how oh my gosh, Gavin. His brain, I'm like, I want that creativity.
Mm-hmm.
That is the brain I need.
Agree.
Yeah.
Agree.
So good.
Oh wait, I didn't even see this.
Oh,
Nice.
Happy birthday!
Does anybody have a Mac?
but she knows who the. Oh yeah, I do. Wait, how do you do it?
I think it's this.
Wait.
Mine doesn't do it.
Oh, maybe it's just one. I don't know.
Oh no, for the balloons?
Yeah.
Peace sign.
Oh.
Is that what it is?
Yay!
Peace sign. Come on.
I don't have a Mac.
No.
I think I've turned it off in the settings because I was irritated that it kept randomly doing it.
Oh, I'm all here for it.
I was like, why?
Okay.
You have to pause for a long time, which I don't understand how it was randomly happening, because you really do have to like sit for a minute for it to notice. So how it accidentally was happening, I still don't know.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes, happy early birthday.
He knows who the Cheetah is.
Exciting. Weird is good sometimes.
Agreed.
It is.
I love the interest. Oh, thanks. And weird. We're all weird in this group. Because I was like, I have on a mustache and like, I don't know. I just was like, people are gonna think that people are gonna unsubscribe.
No, I think you come up with such fun, like original stuff, and it's really creative and cool. So
thank you.
Yes. Although you definitely taught me I gotta step up my clue game. It's wait. Just wait. I'm ready. I already got my outfit. I'm ready.
I'm trying to think of what I'm gonna do for September. I'm like, I have an idea already of what I'm gonna do like at the end of the video, but I'm like, I need to come up with like a whole idea for the whole video, for the announcement video.
Yeah.
But yeah, I know exactly what I want to do for the very end, which is weird. Like, why do I have the ending planned but nothing else?
Because brains work that way. This is what my brain has come up with. Yeah. The rest will follow.
Right.
It's easier to come up with the ending, the furthest away thing, than it is to do the thing you have to do first.
I don't know how the accidental reaction is happening for me either, but they made me mad. Yeah. A lot of people were very annoyed by it. If I want to use them, I'll turn it back on. But when I'm talking trash, talking a book, I don't want to say yay balloons. Could
you imagine it'd be like, this was the worst book I read all year, balloons.
I'd say, all right, cool.
Yeah, I don't have a Mac, so I don't have that problem, but I love it when it happens to other people.
I do have a Mac, but I don't film on my Mac.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like in sprints, I love it when it happens to people. It's so funny.
Oh yeah. I make Brittany you know, good times to do it at midnight. Which I learned too, though. I could just say my name because if you put thumbs down, it rains. It's gonna work. Hold on. Wait. Come on. No. Do it.
Do it.
There it is.
This is what I'm saying. I don't know how this was accidentally happening. Like, how did that happen for long enough that it would accidentally happen in stream? Like, what were we doing?
I don't know.
I don't know.
But it's so entertaining.
It is. It's entertaining, if anything.
It did happen like that. I had to refilm the clip. Oh my gosh.
I would have kept all of those clips for bloopers.
Oh, yeah.
That would be really funny.
Just watching me get more and more frustrated as it went.
Yeah.
I need some guinea pigs to test out my Google form. This is like so unrelated to Cheetah Girls.
We will gladly be.
Yeah. Volunteer.
Good. I'll be in touch.
Balloons
Oh,
didn't work.
you can get out the codes. I need to message you about that too.
I've been working on it like slowly over the last 2 days. It's so much work. Like I commend Bree for
I know.
everything that she did.
I need to know how she learned from Cassidy, and I'm just like, I need to learn. So like, if you figure it out through AI and stuff, we gonna chitty chat.
Yeah, that's what I was doing. I was like, how do I do this?
That's smart. I didn't even think of that. Like, I was trying to type it into Google, and I was like, what do I even type in? How do I formula? I was like, what do I even type?
Where do I start?
Yep.
I had no idea where to start. So I was just like,
The
it
process.
would be enough for this readathon to do it the way we're doing, but Clue, I cannot do that.
No, it's too complex.
It's too complex.
Yeah. This one, it's not hard at all.
Yeah.
It would have been hard if we were actually stealing points.
Mm-hmm.
Like taking points away.
Like having, well, no, not really, because then you would just subtract. Like, it wouldn't have been that hard, because separate forms help. If it was all mixed together, yes.
That's how mine is. Mine is everything is on one form, which is why I need guinea pigs to test it to make sure that everything's working right and I didn't miss anything. Because if you miss one thing, it's like a domino effect, and then nothing else works.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
Yeah.
Glad we do that. All right.
Yeah, I've been like trying to test it myself, but I'm like, I really need to test it for like a longer period of time because I have like filters and stuff on it to try to like track like certain dates of stuff or whatever.
I'm so intrigued in the form, and
I tried to make it as automated as possible so I don't have to do anything.
Well, it's actually better, especially in a readathon, because a readathon can be a lot and it can be stressful, especially if you're the one running the whole ship. Like, it's a lot. So the more you can do ahead of time that you don't have to do in the month that's actually happening.
No, seriously, Bree, that was the best thing. I literally could just log in and it would have it tallied everything. And I was like, oh, bless.
Yep.
Blessing on me.
Yep.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's the goal. Like, I don't want to have to do anything. The only thing I might have to do is like you'll be able to like as a group, like your team will be able to like use their points to like buy stuff. So I might have to like log that. But otherwise, everything else that's coming in, I don't have to do anything. It will take care of itself, assuming that the sheet is set up right.
Are we ready to watch the rest?
Yeah.
Time to go off the rails.
Yeah. Yep. Because it's, if I recall correctly from 18, 20 years ago when I last watched this, it gets a little crazy.
Yeah, it does. With weird animal math.
Yep.
Oh.
I'm ready. Let's go back to that. How much time is left on here?
I think like 44 minutes or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Mine says 43.
Yeah, so we'll finish before again.
Yeah. All right. Let me switch the player. And I will see you guys back here in 50 minutes.
And here we go.
Sure. And we are back. I definitely forgot that I was even on here. I started watching Austin and Ally.
Oh, good choice.
Oh, I hated that show. That show was
What?
Rainy.
no.
I loved it.
I draw the line at that. Also, what happened with Nightbot? What did I miss?
Nothing. Nightbot I never turned him off from Wind Down Wednesdays.
No, it wasn't Nightbot. Nell, I looked over. And I'm so glad that I was looking over at this moment in time. Everyone, if you missed it, I don't know what Nell did, but we all disappeared. And Nell got really big, like the size of all four of us collectively right now.
I missed that.
And Nell sees it. And the look on Nell's face was the best thing I've ever seen in life.
That was terrifying. I was like, one, it was terrifying because I'm like, oh my gosh, why am I so big? But also, I thought that I like kicked you guys out. I was like, what did I do?
So I'm just sitting here laughing my butt off.
I missed that. I was too into the song.
I was like panicking. Like, how do I fix this?
I think I looked over just to type something about the song, and it just happened to be as we disappeared, like at the exact moment we disappeared and Nell went big, and I was like, and Nell, it was great. You can go back and watch it. It was really entertaining.
I'm going to.
Because I think I'm like looking over here, so I think the change in the screen caught my eye. Because I was like, where are we all go?
I think I was trying to write something in the chat, and as I was typing everything, I was like, oh my gosh.
I think the only thing would have been funnier is if you could have seen Julie and my reactions to Nell's reaction, because unfortunately we were not on camera. So you missed that. Fun little tidbit.
I don't know where I'm gonna find this.
It was somewhere in that last movie watching section.
It was when they were trying to get Toto out of the street.
Yeah, so it's close to the end. I would say start around like 20 minutes left on the sprint. You're probably about where.
I'm gonna find it. It's gonna take time. I see Nell singing along and me.
It was great. It was a moment.
That was
iconic,
terrifying.
Nell. Iconic.
That was so terrifying. It was funny is that I see it happen to other people all the time on sprints where they go to like switch it over to turn the timer on and they're like, oops, wrong button. I wasn't trying to do that at all. I was just trying to type a comment.
StreamYard conspired against you.
That's when Nightbot jumped in the chat. So I was like, it was Nightbot. Clearly.
You blame me for everything.
Yeah.
That movie though is so good.
So good.
So good.
I forgot all that stuff happened with Toto and that dude, he just went for it.
I know.
He went for it with such confidence.
That was not a Disney kiss. That was
oh. This is like one of the like early originals though, so like they didn't have the rules.
I saw
that scene is why we made the rules.
I know, literally she goes whoop and she goes oh, that's so funny.
I don't even know like when it happened. I don't know if I caught it right away because I was looking at the box that I was typing.
You did.
And
I think you did.
It was literally it was like whoop and then scary face and then all of us are big and then we are gone.
Then we're gone.
Oh my gosh. I have no idea what I did that made that happen. Like I don't know what button I pressed.
And Brittany is laughing hysterically during it.
I'm dying. I was done. I literally I don't know why I found it as funny as I did, but I just looked over. Nell was big, making a very obvious reaction to the fact that we were all gone. And I was
so confused. That was the face of like pure panic.
That's what it was. And I was dying because I knew I was still there, but I could kind of tell you sure if we were still here.
And I thought I was like looking for you guys at the bottom. I was like, where is it? Like, what do I do? How do I fix it?
Oh, so good. I can't wait for number 2.
We still have 3 more movies to watch this month.
I know. But we won't. I don't know when we're seeing Spice World yet. I have to figure that out again.
I have to figure out where I can watch it.
Yeah, I think it's on Amazon, right?
Maybe.
I mean, it's on.
But I think you can buy it on Amazon.
Well, yes, you could buy it on Amazon. But it's. I mean, if anything, I always just rent from YouTube for $2.
Oh, that's not bad.
Yeah. That's in a pinch what I do. But I think it's on Amazon Prime. I don't know if it's anywhere else.
I can get a free trial of it on Amazon Prime, so.
Oh, yeah, just do that.
Whatever that I can free trial. I don't know what it is.
Have you seen that one?
Nope. I don't know.
What? Oh my god.
That I have.
That movie, I've seen that movie 500 times. One, because I was in love with it, but two, my brother, who's severely autistic, when he chooses a movie, that's the movie. And so he chose Spice Girls, and that was the movie. So we've watched that and Cars about 500 times.
Nice.
Yeah. So I can quote the whole thing. You'll probably see me off screen going. Oh, it's so good. I can't wait for that one. But I'm also very excited for Cheetah Girls too. I don't really care for.
I feel like I need to start making my background now because Nell has this amazing background and I need to get on it.
Yeah, I need to be prepared. I need to start.
I'm going to let y'all know. Mine is not going to look as good as Nell's.
I do not have pieces all together in Canva.
Yeah, Canva.
I need to get better on my sprinting background, my everything background. I need to get better on my game. I need to amp it up, right?
You mean your skeleton game?
No, I don't. I don't know what that is.
Did he like the movie?
He did until about 30 minutes to the end, and then he has TV tokens to watch whatever he wants, and he was like, okay, I'm ready for my last TV token. And I went, okay, but I'm watching Cheetah Girls. And he said, but I'm ready for my last token. And I said, okay, but I'm watching Cheetah Girls. And he goes, well, this movie is forever. I was like, okay, well, sorry. And then as soon as it ended, he's like, thank God, now I can watch my stuff. Except for what he wants to watch is someone playing with Transformers on YouTube. So not even Transformers. It's someone playing with Transformers.
A lot of kids are into that.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people watch us read, so I wouldn't necessarily throw the whole idea under the bus.
Well, they don't watch us read.
I also watch you read.
Oh, you're talking about on YouTube, on BookTube.
Yes,
yeah,
on
you're
YouTube.
Right. They do watch us read, but you know, reading is fundamental.
I'm just saying it's the same idea.
This is true. This is true.
Whatever. Well, you get smarter reading books. Well, not smart, but you know.
You get a different kind of smart.
You get a different kind of smart. That is it. I'm not saying what you just said. Is
that another private chat one for us?
Yes.
Sweet.
Thank you, Courtney. This is true. A lot of kids are into watching kids play with toys. It's like a thing.
Yeah, my son loves to watch stuff like that.
Yeah.
Oh man.
You know 50 Shades of Grey was a Twilight fanfic, right?
Can I be your Edward?
You cannot be my Edward.
You said you do learn from school.
You cannot be my Edward.
Stop.
You learn from smut. You do. You are right.
You do.
You learn things.
If nothing else, you learn what red flags are from.
Yes, Lexi.
Okay, but I love those because then I just put them on in the background and I read.
Right,
exactly.
Oh yeah, I don't get that one.
I was gonna say people like to watch people play video games like on Twitch and stuff. Like there's a whole Twitch community just for like watching other people game. You're not even gaming; you're watching other people play the game.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Ooh.
I never finished this show, if we're being honest. I think I stopped at like the last season just because life got crazy. And I know what happens because I've seen. But like I feel like it wasn't a big enough payoff, like for everything that happened. Like I think it just kind of went rogue and I I don't know.
I feel like they cheated, honestly, at the end to make it be like someone that you weren't gonna expect. They like tried to pull like the transgender card, and I'm like, okay, you just didn't know what you wanted to do, and so
they didn't even follow the book's endings.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I know.
They were like, how can we make this different and original? And they like tried to do that, and I'm like, you didn't think this all the way through.
Although I would rewatch that because I rewatched one like a couple weeks ago, like because it just came across my screen, and I went, man, how it's crazy how hard I was rooting for Arya and Fitz, and that's just so not gay. Even a little, like the teacher.
I was never a fan of them together, and people love. Like, you are not the only one. People loved Arya and Fitz together. Like, it was.
I did.
Thing.
I went hard for that.
I never liked it. I hated it the entire time.
I was all about it. I was all about it, and that was bad.
I was a big fan of Hannah, and what was the guy's name? Tyler or something? Oh, Caleb. I think his name is Tyler in real life.
I loved Caleb.
Yeah, I love them together. And then like Spencer ended up with her. I was like, what are we doing?
No, Spencer and Toby. It is supposed to be Spencer and
That's
Toby.
what I'm saying.
Toby.
The end of the show, they just started doing like random. They were like, how can we make this crazy and unpredictable? And they just started doing random stuff.
Yeah, it got crazy. Crazy.
It was a mess.
Yeah,
I do watch those, or like Reset, or like Study With Me.
Those are so motivational. Like, I don't know what it is about watching other people do their to-do list that makes me also want to do my to-do list, but it really works.
It does.
I will admit, I do like to watch other people play horror games because I'm too much of a chicken to play them myself.
I get that.
The videos that Lincoln watches, like of people playing with toys, are they toys that he has?
Some.
Okay.
Some of them he has.
Maybe he's getting ideas of like what he can do, like what kind of storylines he can create with
right, like mirroring play. Yeah, totally.
Well, I mean, he does because he asked me to build a robot with him last night, but I was not doing it right because I don't know how to do that right. Apparently, I just know how to read smut. That's true. It's an important skill. An important skill.
I teach her.
Oh, you did teach me.
Lisa, what are we talking about? A little bit of everything. We just finished watching the Cheetah Girls. So we're talking about that. We're talking about Pretty Little Liars. Talking about Nightbot. You know, just kind of random conversation at this point. I don't know. Do you guys want to read? I know it's probably late, especially where Brittany is.
Okay, I'm going to bed very shortly. It's 11:20.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's late where you are. That's fair.
Also, I love how Aaron just now was like, Lincoln, who builds robots better, me or mom? And he said, both of you. You guys are my heroes.
Oh, that was so cute.
And Aaron said that's a cop out.
So cute.
Gonna be kind.
I try to be kind to you. You say,
you should have my 19-year-old brother play them for me, and then he gets annoyed when I stress out for him and hit him to run faster. Hello, Elena. Well, from the hospital, my mom got her knee surgery, so my mom is currently walking, but we'll take it slowly. Well, that's good. I'm glad to see that she's doing better. We hoping for a smooth recovery. I wish your mom well. Take care of her. Yes. Pro Lies is the start of my student teacher.
Me too.
Fair.
I think that a lot of people probably would agree with this.
Oh, and then there was Emily and her girlfriend, and then she left pretty early on. I loved Emily.
She got killed, didn't she?
What?
Oh my God.
I think she was killed, didn't she?
No, she left the show. I think she actually like got fired or something. There was something that went on with her.
But I mean, like on the show, she got killed off, right?
No, I think she just moved.
Oh.
I think. I don't know. Now you're making me question.
I don't remember. It's been so long.
It was the girl from Ned's Declassified.
Oh, you're talking about her. I thought you were talking about Maya, the first girlfriend that she had.
Oh, you're right. Maya
He definitely got fired, the girl from Ned's Declassified, because they've talked about it on the podcast, which is unhinged.
Oh, okay.
Yes.
Ooh,
no.
She get fired.
She was drug abuse. Like,
I think so.
Ooh. Yeah, she had to go into rehab and stuff. So yeah, they fired her.
But no, you're right. Maya be deader than a doornail.
I think they killed her off, if I remember correctly. But she dies in like the first or second season, so that was so long ago.
We're really making me want to restart this show, man. I'm like, let's go.
It's been a long time. Like that is one of the shows. Like that was like top 3 favorite shows when I was younger. Easily Vampire Diaries, Pretty Little Liars, and Degrassi. Like those are the 3 shows that when they came on, I was in front of the TV waiting for it to air.
I didn't get into Vampire Diaries until later, but for me it was that, but it was also Glee. I was obsessed. I couldn't miss.
It's funny though because all of my shows that I liked when I was younger, I've rewatched them since. But Pretty Little Liars is one that I have not ever gone back and rewatched.
Yeah,
it's too much.
It's like 10 seasons. That's just forever.
It is.
I think it's like you said, Randy, like the ending just wasn't the greatest payoff. So I don't know if I even feel like going back and watching all those episodes and knowing how it ends. Like it didn't end good.
I feel like I want to watch just so I can see it all, because I kind of towards the end just got like, this is too hectic. This is just, I don't know what's going on. There's like 10 A's. No, wait, there's 1. No, wait, they're dead. No, wait, they're alive. No.
This is true.
Yeah, that show is definitely crazy. And then they had some spin-off.
They had Ravenswood, which only had a season. It was weird.
Good.
Yeah, it was weird. It maybe could have gotten better over time, but it only had 1 season, so the only season that it had wasn't good.
I don't know why all these shows are doing spin-off shows. Like The Fosters had a spin-off show.
Oh, I need to go back and watch that. I forgot about that.
I never watched the last season of that either. Not because I didn't want to. I just forgot about it. That show was something.
That show went in a direction they teased it in the first season. I was like, they're not going to go that way.
Oh, you mean the
brothers? They did. And I was like, okay.
They went taboo. They went very taboo.
They made some choices for cable TV.
Did anyone notice though? They completely replaced the brother, the younger brother, with a completely different actor, and they just did it.
The whole reason why I started watching
that, though.
Huh?
A lot of shows have done that over the years.
I don't know. I'm like, that was just one that was most apparent because they didn't look anything alike.
Yeah.
And I went, wait, who is this dude? And then they said his name, and I go, no. And then I'm like, that's the guy from Wizards of Waverly Place.
Mm-hmm.
What?
That's the reason why I started watching The Foster, was because Jake T. Austin was on it, and I had the biggest crush on him when I was in high school.
Did anyone hear that they're getting a reboot?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
I'm so excited.
Yeah,
I did hear about that. We'll see how it goes. We'll see.
I probably like it just because I'm a nostalgia. I like anything nostalgic like that, unless it's a train wreck. Gilmore Girls looking at you. I like it.
As long as this doesn't take Lincoln, hold on. Okay. I said as long as this doesn't take her away from Only Murders in the Building, because that show.
I don't think it will, because I'm assuming they're going to shoot it. Like it's probably going to stream as well, so they only shoot for such a short period of time for stream shows. Mm-hmm. She can probably shoot one like in the spring and one in the fall or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, that vibe.
It will be interesting if it took her away from Murders Only in the Building, only because she's one of the executive producers. So I feel like even if she wasn't on the show, she would still have to be pretty heavily involved.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
She's got to be an executive producer on the Wizards.
Probably.
She has to.
Probably.
Yeah, she probably is.
I'm doing well, Elena. How are you doing?
I did.
Cheetah Girls was a moment.
It was.
And I enjoyed reliving it.
I remember this.
We'll skip
when
over
are you guys watching the next one? Is it soon?
I don't know. What's the date, Brittany?
Hold on. I have it in my
It's on Brittany's channel, the second one.
A minute. It is on the 18th.
What day is that?
It's a Sunday night.
Okay.
At what time? 8?
No, yeah, like 7, 8.
Okay.
Cool.
Well, I haven't actually set the time. Like,
should
do it whenever.
You should set it for 8.
8 Eastern?
Yes, because I won't be home till 7:30.
8 Eastern it is, everyone.
You heard it here first.
I haven't done anything for it yet, so it can be whatever we so choose.
Okay, because I was like, I want to watch number 2. Oh, that's so funny.
Lisa also has not seen any of these shows. I may watch For Little Liars one day. Need to sit down and watch. Yeah,
Just
it's definitely. And I would go back and watch For Little Liars for the only reason of watching. I was obsessed with Hannah's fashion. I wanted to be that girl. You don't understand how much I wanted to be Hannah. I wanted her room. Like, the reason why my house is decorated the way that it's decorated, when I was decorating my house, I was like, would Hannah buy this? Would Hannah have this in her? Like, that was literally me as I was decorating my house.
Fair.
That is so funny. And I totally get that vibe from your things.
Thanks.
That is so
She was
funny.
my inspiration for so long. Oh my God.
She was very fashionable. I will give her that.
And it's also funny to go back and watch like what was fashionable back then, because you look at it now and you're like, what the heck? Like, what were we doing back then?
Did you not just watch the movie we just watched? Like, look at what they are wearing.
All the fringe, all the feathers.
There was so much fringe. There was they moved and everything moved with them.
Yep.
And the ruffles.
Yep. Hello, Paco. How are you? How is work going? Are we talking about? Yes, we're talking about so many things. But yes, we were talking about the reboot of The Woods of Waverly Place. I saw it on Instagram, but I saw somebody talking about it, but I didn't know if it was like real. But so the fact that you're bringing it up means that it must be real.
No, it's definitely real. I don't know like how much everyone's in it.
I'm trying to see.
I know that it's supposed to be Selena and David Henry. I know those two are definitely.
Yeah, I know that JT Austin's in it because he.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, because he put it on Instagram.
Yay!
Now, how much he's in it?
Again, I'll take whatever I can get.
I do not know.
What is the sequel about?
I don't think they've said anything except that it's like happening.
It's happening.
And that they're currently filming it. So there's like a lot of them like posting like little.
No, it says
bits of them.
But for the sequel story, the plot will pick things up with Justin working at a place called Wiz Tech. The former wizard has now given up his powers and opted for a normal life with his wife and 2 children. But when a young wizard arrives in need of training, he decides to embrace his magical life once more.
Yeah.
Okay. And then it says, what is it? Selena Gomez is only going to be a guest star, but he's going to be a regular.
I kind of figured that.
Yeah, that tracks.
And that is his actual family. It's his actual family that is playing his family.
Yeah. I kind of figured that because that's how Raven's home was. Like when Raven came back, it was really about her kids. It wasn't really about her too much. So,
wait, is this her actual kid?
Huh?
Was it her? She doesn't have any kids.
No, not in real life. Her kid on the show.
Okay, that's what I thought. I never watched it. I never watched that one.
Yeah, I didn't like it as much as the original, but I think it's because it's probably for a slightly younger age demographic.
Yeah,
and like because like the main character is her like I said, it's her kids, and I think they're twins. And they're in like 6th grade maybe or something. When That's So Raven came out, they were in high school. So it was like a different age group that was watching the show.
Well, we really didn't necessarily like try to target the people who watched Raven, like That's So Raven. They tried to target like a whole new Disney audience too.
Yeah.
Although That's So Raven was bomb. That was the show.
Yeah, that was a great show.
I had a That's So Raven themed birthday party for my 10th birthday.
That is legit.
That's so fun.
Which guy became a weirdo?
Orlando.
Oh, yeah.
Did he end up in jail?
He definitely is very mentally unwell.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Been in jail a couple of times.
For what?
All kinds of things.
Nails like all the things.
His life did not go in the direction that Disney would have hoped.
Oh no!
I feel like a lot of Disney stars could fall into that category, unfortunately.
Like, yeah, that's you tell him.
He's so far gone. It's like it's hard to reel him back in. If you ever see any of the video, like I laugh because it's funny, but like it's not funny. Seeing how unwell he is, it's like when you really think about it, like this is somebody who's really ill that really needs help. But when you're not thinking about it in that context, it's like comical the things that he's saying and doing, and it's really sad, honestly.
Well, I mean, that's just like what is it, Amanda Bynes?
Yes.
Yeah.
Like that is crazy. No, Lindsay Lohan's turned it around.
Yeah, she has.
She's doing great now, which I'm very happy for her.
Yeah.
Miley Cyrus had her time. She's been back. Okay, don't nag on Miley. She got her first Grammy.
That was her first Grammy?
Yes.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that.
Yeah, she literally.
Which is a crime that it has taken this long for her to get a Grammy.
She's singing her song right after she wins the Grammy for it, and then instead of saying the words, she goes like, "Remember, I just won my first Grammy." And
I missed that part.
So good.
I didn't see her performance. All I saw, I didn't watch the actual Grammys, or at least the beginning of it. I didn't watch
either.
But I saw when who presented her the award, because the only award I saw her get was the one that Mariah Carey gave her.
No,
yeah, that was the one.
I feel like it was Meryl Streep, but why do I think it's Meryl Streep?
No. Mariah Carey was the one that gave her.
No, there was two. She got two.
Yeah, she won something before the show started. Like, she won something off screen.
Well, the Mariah Carey one was the Grammy.
Oh, okay.
She won 2 Grammys.
Right,
no,
yeah.
she said she only won one.
No, she won one earlier in the show, and then she won with Mariah Carey later.
Oh.
And she performed in the middle.
Hold on. No, hold on.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah. She performed in the middle of the show and said, I won my
two.
I missed her performance.
Yeah.
Her performance was very good.
I just got woken up by bladder and thought I'd say hi. Off to bed now. Good night, Paula. Thanks for stopping in.
Well, she got 2 Grammys then.
Yeah, she won twice. And I think it was Meryl Streep who gave her the first one, but I don't.
It might have been. I feel like I did hear about that.
Well, I didn't watch the Grammys. I just watched the playbacks, and then you have everyone saying that Taylor Swift totally ignored Celine Dion on the stage and stuff.
I love Taylor. She kind of did, but she was very busy, and it was a lot happening. So I can understand that in that moment. You're not going to.
It wasn't on purpose, and then she went back and apologized. They were totally fine.
It was definitely not intentional.
Yeah, I'm just
Celine Dion's a nut.
Aaron,
it was definitely unintentional, and everyone forgets stuff when they're up there. It's a surreal moment,
Yeah,
I know. I'm just it's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
I think people made a much bigger deal out of it. I don't think Celine Dion cared one.
Don't think she was worried about Taylor Swift.
Don't think she cared.
I just also love that was just the time that Taylor's by the way, my new album drops. Here you go. And I'm like, yes, queen. Give it to me.
The best part was Jay-Z when he was he said something some of you guys might feel like you got robbed, and some of you guys might have actually gotten robbed, and some of you guys don't even belong in the category. I was like, oh my gosh. I can't believe he just said that.
I didn't know he said that. I missed that.
Yeah, he's saying that Beyonce should have won something.
Beyonce never wins, which is crazy to me.
She need to win anything. She's freaking married to Jay-Z.
Okay, zip it.
Hello, Rachel. We are having a fabulous Friday. How was your Friday? So many out. Yes.
Wait,
I forgot about that too. The slopey slopey colors.
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
Yes, it was.
It was fantastic. Well, I enjoyed Raven's Home up until the twin sister and Kel. Oh, okay.
Yeah, Annalisa was fired.
I didn't know that.
Hey, Annalise was fired?
Why?
Raven's Home. Yeah.
Why?
I don't know. She covers it in her podcast.
Hold on. I gotta look this up too.
Yeah.
I think they were just trying to go in a different direction, so they fired a bunch of them.
Wow.
When they moved to San Francisco for the 3rd season or something, 4th season.
Interesting.
I listen to so many of these old Disney podcasts, and I'm like, spill the tea, spill it. Please.
I only watched the first season, maybe. I don't even think I watched the 2nd season of Raven's Home because I just couldn't get into the storyline with these young kids. I'm just I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, I didn't watch it, but I do listen to her podcast with. She has a podcast with Christy Carlson Morano.
Oh yeah. I forgot about that.
Who also has a lot of tea to spill, and it's great.
I bet because she knew so many people. In the industry.
I mean, just with Shia LaBeouf gives her an entire couple of seasons of material. Really?
Right.
She was in so many things across Disney that she got,
Yeah. She was definitely one of the. I feel like she's underrated because I feel like around her time, everybody was so focused on Hilary Duff that Christy Carlson Romano was not getting the flowers that she deserved.
And I think she was almost doing more on Disney Channel at the time because she had like Kim Possible. She did like a ton of movies. Even like
Christy Carlson Romano.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, I lived for her YouTube videos where she would just walk around a park or something, and those were just so interesting. So interesting to me. But I just looked it up. It just said that they went a different direction. And they decided to focus on Raven more. And I'm like, more? It's literally her show.
Right.
Oh, it's fine.
Rachel got new books. Oh, fun. Pretty covers. Can't complain about your Friday. That sounds like a great day to me.
My Once Upon a Broken Heart Fairy Loot ones are on their way.
I heard that those are gorgeous.
That's exciting.
They're beautiful.
My, what is it called? Into the Dark? Is that what it's called? The new Magnolia Park? It's shipped today.
What?
I'm excited.
Rainy is offended that Rainy
today. Yeah.
That's not fair. Where's mine?
I got the notification. I got the email.
Have you read all of them?
No, I haven't read any of them.
Yeah. Not a true fan.
I will one day.
I'm currently reading the third one, and I just realized it's gonna take forever to annotate. So I'm just gonna read them on my Kindle and annotate on my Kindle, and then go back and add my annotations. So that I can
that's what I do.
Release day. Also, Lincoln Thomas Barton, close the fridge door.
Thank you.
The fridge is wide open. The air is going everywhere.
Yes, lots of Disney drama. Always has been.
Right? I just listened to way too many podcasts. That's what has happened. And I feel like it's nostalgic to listen to the shows but hear about the drama, you know?
I agree.
Why that's entertaining to me, I don't know. And no worries about you never have to, if you can spell Brittany whatever way you want to. It doesn't matter at all.
This has been a fun walk down memory lane.
I literally put in the host chat. I was like, why have we never watched movies this way before?
That is what, I can't say it online. I'll say it when we get off stream. But yeah. We will be doing more of things like this in the future. I'll just put it that way. Rachel said, can't annotate. I was raised to not write in books. I feel like it feels like a cardinal sin. I have those translucent notes, so that's what I write on.
I love those.
I did it, and now I'll never go back. I just write in that book. I wrote all over it. It's mine.
She's a rebel.
I'm a rebel without a cause. No, seriously, I'm just like, if someone reads my things, I'm just like, they're gonna be like, Rainy, why are you even writing? What are you doing? Like you go, girl. And oh, good times.
All right. Well, thank you guys for hanging out, watching the Cheetah Girls, or reading, or whatever it was that you did. We will be back on the 18th on Brittany's channel, 8 p.m. Eastern, to watch part 2. If you guys would like to join us, we'd love to have you.
And Kelsey's doing some sort of sprints tomorrow to replace my Spice World one, so be on the lookout for that.
They're scheduled.
Oh, they're scheduled? Okay. What time?
Do you guys have any other content coming out?
I don't know what time, but I went into our StreamYard and went, when did I schedule all these sprints? And then realized I did it.
Do you guys have anything else coming up?
I have some video on Sunday that I'll figure out what it's going to be tomorrow.
Nice.
Same.
Actually, I have a video coming out tomorrow, which is done. Amazingly,
Sunday is the only day that I don't have something planned for. The rest, I just don't have something. Everything else I do. I was like, I could try to get my Jurassic one is not going to be ready by Sunday. It's just not. So that's not happening. Especially because now that Nell has given me ideas about CGI green screens and things.
You've got ideas. Yeah.
I've got ideas. This intro is going to be the best intro we've ever seen.
Love it.
Love it.
All right, friends. We will see you somewhere else on the internet. But for now, good night.